Peace and blessings. This is Unplug 'em. This one is not as neat, but it promises to be short and sweet. We're going to talk about the so-called missing plane that took off from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the Boeing 777. And it goes right along with the last lesson that we did on 777-9311. Hold on to your hats. Next, we will deal with reptilians, Zulus, Rakim, Islam, and the Dean of Diana. But first, let's knock this out the box. Easy, lightweight jamming. It was a Boeing 777. There's your 777. You add it together, 7 plus 7 plus 7. It's 21 or 12, the 12th hour. We already did the math on that. 239 people. Well, you add those numbers together. You've got 5 and 9, which is 14, which is, of course, again, 7, 7. Wow. Then where's the 11? Here you go. The date, 3 and 8. The 11, of course, ended in 14, which is, again, 7, 7. Heavyweight jamming. Then, of course, where's the 93? Where's the, where's the 93 for 9311? Could that be it? Wait a minute, we got more. It's going to be quick. About 40 minutes after the takeoff, ACARS, which is the Aircraft Communications Addressing and Reporting System, that is the Aircraft and Communications Addressing and Reporting System, was disabled for about, how long? 14 minutes. For about 40 minutes. After the takeoff, it was disabled, and then for about 14 minutes later, the transponder was shut down. So again, we got 14, which is 7 plus 7. The search area includes 11 countries. 14 to 25 countries involved in operation. Now, this was a story from the Associated Press. Well, it was from the Weather Channel with information supplied by the Associated Press, and we know that that's the mainstream media in full effect. 14 to 25 countries. 14 is the 27, and 25 is one more 7. 7, 7, 7 again. You can't make this stuff up. Ain't that right, TK? You can't make this stuff up. Crossman, boss man. You can't make this stuff up. Where y'all at? And to my brother, Rockin' Ron, Reverend Ron, Brother Minister Ron out there in the Bronx. We'll be back online very shortly, and I'm going to introduce you, turn you all on to Brother Ron, especially after we do our segment on Rakim, Islam, and the Dean of Diana. We're going to do a lot of examining of some of the things that New York has brought us that come from the other side of the game. Well, New York has also produced, in these last days and times, one of the Matthew 24 and 24 elect, and he's in full effect, and I will be proud to bring him to you all. So, Ron, just be patient with me. I know you hear that disco music. I'm trying to get it together. I just got to get out to, ain't no PCSs here, so I'm taking care of that business. But anyway, the flight number was what? 777. We just saw the 777 in the 14 to 25 countries involved in the operation. Now, these were all numbers that were picked, of course, by the Associated Press because of the numerology behind them. They're dealing with the Crowleyian theory of 77, the magical numbers of 11, and the 9 and 3 representing the 12 or the 12th hour, the new day, the new birth, the new world order. Flight 370, symbolic simply of 3 sevens. The last ping was sent out via ACARS, which is the Aircraft and Communications Addressing Reporting System, at 8:11 a.m. You just can't mess this. You can't create this. 7 hours and 31 minutes after takeoff, and the 31 minutes, I thought that was key, but you can turn the 31 back when it's here 13. But let's stick to the theme: 7, 7, 7, 9, 3, and 11. So 7 hours and 31. So that's 7 plus 3 is 10 plus 1 is 11. They fooling. Then, of course, they're going to make one of the pilots the scapegoat. So it's going to be a Muslim thing. It's going to be a us versus them thing. It's going to be another precursor to war. This is a false flag precursor to war, of course, like most all false flags are. He was a Muslim. Well, he had a Muslim name, and so did there was a Hussein also involved in the story. Like Brother TK said from St. Louis, he said, you know, you want to look at the numbers, you want to look at the names, you want to look at the symbols. Those things will give it away. Zahari supposedly built a flight simulator that was very elaborate, and it was seized by the police. And of course, in the recovery and search effort, there will be an airstrip used that was named in the story. And what's the size of that? Well, 1,200 kilos or 745 miles. 745. 7 plus 4 plus 5 equals 16. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Again, a 7. 7, 7, 7, 93, and 11 all over this hookup. It just can't be made up. And again, the airstrip of 1,200 kilos. There's your 12, which is what 7 plus 7 plus 7 equals backwards. 21 backward, 12. Bam. Midnight of the end of an old day or old world order coming into a new world order. That's why they chose the numbers for that song. Did another video on that already, so we're not going to go back through the fine details of that. You want to check that video out? It's up here. It's the one with the Pac picture on it, 7779311. So we just broke that down. Another hoax exposed in under 7 minutes. 777 that. And again, this is Detroit representing Unplug 'em, soldier of the Most High, Ahaya, Yahweh, in these last days and times. Shalom.